Prepare yourselves! We fight, brethren bound with the Red Lotus fetters. I'm down with the Red Lotus fetters. Colleen, Texturus, Meladonia, Funis appears. Angel's turn. Black Demon, be silent! Texturus, Melodonna, Funis, now is the time to break Wallenstein's spell. Hear the call of the Red Lotus. San's turn. A long coup, or... There's more O's in this one. We can hit him with that. More C's and more O's. Go for it. Coup! A violent Colleen is not a good Colleen. Come to your senses. Kazaki's turn. Oh, he's in on it. Come back. We're all trying our best for you, Koara. Come back to us. It's not really an attack, unless he slapped him, maybe. Sakuya's turn. Pull yourself together, man. Do you not care? Do you plan to destroy all we've gained? Stop, Koara. This is not the path you must travel. Okay. Question mark's turn. Jeez, Colleen, you're causing everybody trouble. It's me, I'm fighting them. Holy shit. I don't want to see you like this either. See, that's me in the corner, like there. That little ball of haze. I'm the only Berserk class character this story needs. Berserker class character. Wake up already, Colleen. Ryuta was defeated. Or Colleen was defeated, sorry. I slip occasionally, it's always Colleen. Koara, pull yourself together. Do you want this? No, I don't. I don't want it anymore. Coo! Colleen is a vegetarian and shouldn't exert himself. I don't want to make anyone sad. Well, your ending was very ham-fisted, so, you know, whatever. The remitter reactivated. Fascinating. It should not have been possible for some hours yet. Disease is half in the mind, after all. Okay. Outlook is surprisingly important. Apparently so. I suppose that means my data was insufficient. Oh, you. And it's just a big sitcom thing where they all laugh and jump in the air at the end as the humans burst in with guns. This is the end, Dark Sorcerer. Wallenstein. Be judged by the Crimson Breast. Wait, Angel. It's not just his fault. No, hit him. Just go for it. Why do you protect him? He is the one who did this to you. Tell me, Doctor. Why did you go so far to grant my wish? Why did I grant your wish? My reason is nothing of note. It's not worth telling. This was merely an experiment. That has now come to an end. You must have had a reason. You aren't the sort to go around talking to children without some purpose. I want to know the answer to everything. Ellipses? The answer is nowhere near as glamorous as you're expecting, I assure you. Hey, good morning, Isa. This looks like the bar from Spaceballs. Like John Hurt's gonna have the chest burster come out and go, oh, not again, and it's gonna sing hello my darling, hello my baby, and then go through the little drink hole. Sorry to spring this on you, but could you take a look at these? Put your shirt back on, please. What is it, sir? You seem excited. It's amazing. The healers we got earlier. Healers? Ellipses? Ah, the HeLa cells from last month. Yeah, them. From the unusually old human. Aiding science even after death. Can't we at least call the samples by their proper names? You've always been serious like that, Issa. These samples are like sweet lovebirds. Touch them with kindness and they'll respond beautifully. Just how many lovebirds do you have again? Perhaps you should call them pet birds instead. Maybe you're right. Anyway, look at this. Please put your pants on now, sir. We've been looking into cancer cell immortality. This. Indeed, these results are amazing. You're quite lucky with these things. It's all about love. All you need is love. Da 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 da. Or intuition. That too. Kawara Ryuji? He is quite possibly the most gifted researcher alive. Is that Colleen's father? He has abilities and intuition that not even he can explain. What was that? Hey, good morning, Isa. Oh. Nice weather, huh? Makes you want to do something outside. It's already evening. I believe one normally switches to good evening around now. It's good morning whenever you wake up, Isa. Whenever I get up, Isa. Get distracted by things like common sense and you'll miss the greatest discoveries of your life. Sophistry? Okay, I don't even think that's a real word. Hey, good morning, Isa. Whoopsie, we're low on cash. What the fuck? Whoopsie! Toasty! Here, was this the one? I didn't ask you to pick it up for me. Here, take it. It's not like we're running out. ... You sound like a pushy salesman. You're right. Your right wing is injured, right? If there's anything I can help you with, just ask. I've been doing fine so far. Hey, good morning, Isa. Hey, can I say something? What is it, sir? I'm somewhat busy. You're always busy. If I wanted for you to take a break, I'd die of old age before I got to say. Talking like this gets us nowhere. Guess what? I had a kid. I see. Congratulations. What? Don't you have anything else to say? Not particularly. What does he want him to say? Like, oh gosh, let's just stop the world because you had a child. I'm not a big fan of children myself. Reproduction is natural for all living creatures. Of course, were I to become a father, I would feel bad for the child given my habit of locking myself away in the laboratory. The only bird who I ever recognized, the only one I ever recognized as worthy of my respect, the only one who could ever reach me, was the son of a preacher man. I say what? I say what? I said, yes, he was. Okay. Hey, good morning, Isa. I brought you something cool. What is it? It's my child! Here, have it. A fossil, look at it. It's huge. It's huge. You act like an excited child. Hey, I like geology, too. It tempts me with spouse breach? Okay. Apparently that's something. I will carry on your research while you are out. Ben, go on. I just completely read that robotic. I will carry your research while you are out. Ben, go on. Dang, you're cold. Damn, that's smooth. I love No More Heroes. Hey, listen. Want to come with me on a business trip sometime? Field observation is fun, My next one's at the start of the month. While I'm interested in your work, sir, I'm partway through a fascinating process at the moment. Perhaps another time. Yeah, I'll invite you next time then. I bet traveling with you would be a blast. Heavy sarcasm. Field observation is not exactly sightseeing. I'll make sure to open time in my schedule, though. His last moments were dreadfully anticlimactic. He fell ill with a disease endemic to the island. Endemic? Is it like epidemic? I don't know. By the time we returned home, he was so emaciated one could barely recognize him. He had watched as many other birds succumb to disease, so I was sure that he would die in this examination room, surrounded by his family. Isa, I always knew this was a possibility. Yes, sir. What is with what is with Colleen's family that they're all sick and throwing each other out of nests? I don't regret the way I did things. No, sir. But I just remembered I do have one regret. Ellipses? Yes, sir. I've never done anything a father's supposed to do. I'd promised to take time off for the first time in years. Ellipses? I want you to do me a favor, Isa. Go to my son like a creepy Ronald McDonald and grant his wish like a Make-A-Wish Foundation kid. If you ever run into my son, can you do something for him in my stead? A rather vague request. Wow. You almost murdered his son to fulfill the request that his son didn't know he wanted. What an asshole. He's too nice. He never asks for something, even if he wanted it. I suspect he inherited that trait from his father. Aha, ha ha. Ah ha ha, ah ha 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 ha. Man dark. Anyway, if you ever happen to meet him, you don't have to go out of your way to find him or anything. Very well, I shall remember. What is his name? Colleen. His future transvestite name is Colleen. Look him up, ask for him by name. He likes that. It's Kawara. Colleen. You vanished from my life before I ever told you my feelings. And I've chased your shadow since then. Is this what they meant by quitting while you're ahead? Or was it just cowardice? No matter how I study life, its past, its future, I will never be able to surpass you. And that is my only goal. Kawara Colleen, the son of Dr. Kawara, carrying half his genetic material and otherwise unrelated. But this boy, he may be the one way for me to catch your shadow now. Wow, it's going on to an 8th class. X-Men 8th class. Wow. This ending is so long. It's so long. It's like, it's longer than me just playing the game long. This is like the 4th session I had to sit and play this through this ending. And I mean, again, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but geez, I did not expect. I kind of want to see how this wraps up, and it's just not wrapping up. When your father died, my world was altered. One might say that his influence over me grew after death, both for good and for ill. Kawara Ryuji. All I can recall of him now is his voice and the color of his wings. He rarely returned home, always leaving Mother and me alone. You did this to carry me out of my father's will. Oh, to carry out my father's will. I was going to say carry me out of my father's will. You misunderstand. This was not just a parting kindness between colleagues. I doubt there is anyone in the world with a stronger sense of duty than mine. This is his final challenge to me, and you see the result. but your refusal is hardly rational. I was trying only to grant your wish, and had you been but accepted, it would be so. Are you dissatisfied with something? A world without strife? Where no one will have a loved one stolen from them? That's not true. The birds attack each other all the time. That is the world I wish for. I thought that was the doctor saying. I realized that was Ryuta saying that when it passed up. I never asked for a world where the human race is killed. A pity that you did not say so 8 years ago. What absurd contract was this? There's no power in prayer. I should never have met you. Doctor, my wish ends today. Father is no longer in this world. There's no reason for you to chase after his final will anymore. Ho ho! Ho 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 ho! That's a lot of hoes. Okay. Well, 3 hoes equal a Merry Christmas. 4 hoes equal a full tool shed. Now he's just cackling. Ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Does this mean you are sympathizing with me? Oh, how I've fallen. I can feel his pitying gaze even now. Very well. The contract ends today. And I must admit defeat. It is not over yet. We must open the gate of Tartarus in the depths of the abyss. Yeah, kill him. I don't give a shit. We only have about 10 minutes until the humans come in from above. I see you're still alive, gentlemen. Mr. Salvatore Leone. I bring with me all those who had taken refuge in the gym. Whoa, it's like something out of a science fiction movie. I bet it was built by the MIBs. They call them MIBs. Rad. Well, I guess nobody's panicking anyway. Mr. Rogaine, I will recover Sakazaki's body before I leave. Have no fear. I am grateful to you. The exit is no doubt activated by the vital signs of the researchers who work here. Correct. Do not fear, I shall lead you to it. Coo, the doctor is even creepier when he's being cooperative. I do not base my actions on foolish pride or emotion. I carried out an experiment and I have now obtained the result. I have nothing more to gain or lose here. Is that everyone? Thank God. Shall we go, Cora? Can you stand? Ah, yeah. But we need to bring Angelus with us. I think everyone else has gone outside. Doctor, I shall not forget what has taken place here. Once we are outside, I shall see that you face judgment. Your words are haughty and immature, as always. Do as you please if you can. I will indeed. Remember my face, villain. Now you're starting to sound like Angel. Well, who knows? I find you uninteresting, so I may well forget. I must think carefully about my plans once I am outside. I still have much research to. ... Doctor? He's dead! A gunshot echoes through the room. The doctor collapses. Madness! Sparta! There should still be time before the humans. Mr. Nanaki. He shot him. A pistol in his hand. Cool. Good for him. He wobbles over the doctor with the same unsteady, careless gant as always. And... ah, God. This is the end of your research. Nanaki, what? Stop. The doctor should have a fair trial once we... He works for the other party. A fair trial? This is probably why they were fighting in the teacher's lounge. What do you think, Doctor? Ah, well... I'm impressed at your acuity in attacking my uninjured left side. But of course... Thank you. Tell me, Dr. Wami. No. Issa. I need to bring him back with me. That is why I've done all this. Tell me, where is Genki? Nanaki points at his gun at the immobilized doctor. He looks quite prepared to shoot the partridge dead at any moment. Oh, is that it? Oh, I had quite forgotten. Mr. Fujishiro's brother. He was a quail. Oh, it's his brother. You mean his... Oh, they're at the How's his brother a quail? Like his adopted brother? Genki, are you by yourself here again? That's not even the same bird. The fuck? You should play in the park with everyone else. I'm fine. I would just get tired. Isn't talking to me a waste of time, Hitori? You've been busy recently, have you not? I know we're short on money. That's not something you need to worry about. We adults are working hard to make sure you don't have to worry. We're children too, Hitori. Oh, you're a child too, Hitori. You're only 5 years older than me after all. You don't think I should be working? No, that's not what I meant. I can't do anything. I at least want to stay out of your way. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family and we need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work. Or go to school. That's just how it is. You're thinking too hard, Genki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away. Also scars them too, right? September 2180. Hatoful house, where the rest of the war orphans and I lived together. I was always a little better at studying than the others, so I teach at the local school to help make ends meet. Going to work and coming home. Every Friday we get all gathered together and have supper. There are children who go to school. There are those who work like me. And children like Genki who stay home. Our family is a patchwork of ages and lives, but we always eat together on this day. What should we have? We might have enough left over, or we could pool our money and buy something. I had more work than usual last month, so I got paid a little more than usual. I'll get something nice. I'll head home and see what everyone wants first. But this day was different. Our home was surrounded by security vehicles. It's an attack by the Human Liberation Front. We can't let anybody in. We sent 2 human negotiators, but they were shot. We're going to storm the place. Get back, it's dangerous. Hey you, are you listening? I remember angry shouts coming from every direction. But I couldn't tell what they were saying. The only things I could focus on were the gunshots from inside. Today was supposed to be our day. No one has ever been missing on a Friday before. No one can disappear today. We have to be together today. No matter what.